Imagine a player who doesn't just play basketball but elevates it. Someone who redefines the game with every dribble, every deep three-pointer, and every dazzling assist. Caitlin Clark isn't just a rising star, she's a phenomenon. From her record-shattering college career to her electric WNBA debut, Clark's journey is one of passion, resilience, and a relentless drive to dominate. Her influence isn't just seen on the court, it's felt in every young athlete she inspires, every sold-out arena she plays in, and every record she breaks along the way. In today's deep dive, we're going beyond the highlight reels. We're unpacking Clark's evolution, from a high school prodigy in Iowa to the face of the WNBA's next era. We'll explore the defining moments of her career, the expectations surrounding her transition to the pros, and why she has the potential to transform the landscape of women's basketball forever. Born in West Des Moines, Iowa, Caitlin Clark grew up with a basketball in her hands and a competitive fire in her heart. Even as a child, she displayed a rare ability to read the game at an elite level. At Dowling Catholic High School, she quickly became a household name, dazzling crowds with her deep shooting range and fearless playmaking. By her senior year, Clark was averaging an astonishing 33.4 points per game, leading her team to multiple state tournaments and cementing herself as one of the most sought-after recruits in the nation. While top-tier programs across the country vied for her commitment, Clark made a decision that would change the course of basketball history. She chose to stay home and play for the University of Iowa. At the time, Iowa was respected but far from a powerhouse. Clark didn't just want to play, she wanted to build something, and that's exactly what she did. From the moment Clark stepped onto the collegiate stage, it was clear she was different. She didn't just adjust to the college level, she dominated it. In her freshman year, she led the entire nation in scoring and assists, a feat rarely seen in NCAA history. Her uncanny ability to pull up from the logo, coupled with her razor-sharp vision, made her a matchup nightmare. By her sophomore year, she was already etching her name in the history books. She became the fastest player in NCAA history to reach 1,000 career points. But it was her junior year that truly catapulted her into superstardom. In the 2023 NCAA tournament, Clark delivered a 41-point triple-double, the first of its kind in tournament history. She led Iowa to its first-ever national championship game, cementing her status as one of the most electrifying players in college basketball. Though the Hawkeyes fell just short of the championship, Clark's impact was undeniable. The buzz around her wasn't just about what she was doing, it was about how she was doing it. Her deep-range threes, fearless drives, and ability to control the game at an elite level made her a spectacle. Every time she stepped onto the court, fans expected something historic, and she rarely disappointed. What do you think, guys? Could you outshoot Caitlin Clark? Let me know in the comments. No! I mean, my name is Latest Hoops. I'm late for everything. Her final year at Iowa was nothing short of legendary. She shattered the all-time NCAA scoring record, surpassing legends like Kelsey Plum and Lynette Woodard. Every game felt like an event, with packed arenas and record-breaking television ratings. She wasn't just playing basketball, she was making history. Her impact was solidified when Iowa retired her jersey in an emotional ceremony on February 2, 2025. The night was capped by a thrilling 76-69 upset victory over the number 4 ranked USC Trojans, further reinforcing the legacy she left behind. During the ceremony, fans shared heartfelt messages, thanking her for her contributions to the program and the sport. The 2024 WNBA draft was one of the most anticipated in league history, and Caitlin Clark was at the center of it all. Fans eagerly waited to see where the generational talent would land. When the Indiana Fever selected her first overall, it signaled a new era for the franchise and the league itself. Clark's arrival instantly elevated interest in the WNBA, with ticket sales, jersey sales, and TV ratings skyrocketing overnight. The Indiana Fever have been aggressive in their approach to building a competitive team around Caitlin Clark, making significant offseason moves to strengthen their roster ahead of the 2025 WNBA season. Recognizing the need for both veteran leadership and defensive reinforcements, the franchise prioritized re-signing key players while also bringing in new talent to complement Clark's electrifying play style. One of the most crucial moves was securing veteran guard Kelsey Mitchell, the team's second highest scorer and a proven offensive weapon who can ease the scoring burden on Clark while providing crucial backcourt stability. Question guys, have you ever considered a custom neon sign? That's today's sponsor, Glonio.com. Simply go to their website and click the tab that says Custom Neon Builder, but type your custom neon idea. Wow, looks great. Then, check out, and it will be shipped directly to your door. Use code YouTube to receive 20% off your first order. Again, that's discount code YOUTUBE for 20% off. Additionally, the Fever made a major acquisition by signing two-time All-Star and WNBA champion Natasha Howard, a defensive powerhouse and versatile forward who brings both championship experience and elite rebounding ability to the team. Howard's presence in the frontcourt is expected to provide much-needed defensive toughness and interior scoring, helping the Fever become a more balanced and resilient squad. These strategic additions reflect the organization's commitment to fast-tracking its rebuild and positioning itself as a legitimate playoff contender. Clark, fully embracing her leadership role, has expressed enthusiasm about the team's direction, praising the front office's efforts to assemble a roster that can compete at the highest level. With these reinforcements in place, the Fever is not only gearing up for a stronger season, but also setting the stage for a potentially deep playoff run, marking a new era of excitement and ambition for the franchise. Caitlin Clark's transition to the WNBA was far from easy, as she faced a steep learning curve in her rookie season. Unlike college, where she was often the most dominant player on the floor, the professional league presented a new level of intensity, physicality, and defensive pressure that required immediate adjustments. From the very first game, opposing teams made it their mission to contain her, throwing double teams, aggressive traps, and relentless on-ball pressure her way. The physicality of the league was a major shift, as seasoned veterans took every opportunity to test the young star's endurance and toughness. Even her signature deep three-pointers, which had seemed effortless in college, now had to be launched with defenders closing in faster and contesting every shot with greater intensity. The increased speed of the game also forced her to refine her decision-making, as defenders recovered quicker, passing lanes closed faster, and shot opportunities became more difficult to create. Despite these early hurdles, Clark showed resilience, refusing to back down from the challenge. She studied film extensively, worked on adjusting her shot selection, and improved her ability to read defenses more quickly. She also leaned on her teammates and coaching staff, taking advice from veterans who had already experienced the rigors of the WNBA. Her work ethic and commitment to improvement began to show as the season progressed, and by mid-season, Clark had not only adapted but was thriving at the highest level. She led all rookies in scoring, 20.5 points per game, assists, 6.8 assists per game, and rebounds, 4.3 rebounds per game, proving that she was more than capable of making an immediate impact in the league. But her contributions went beyond just the numbers. She was changing the way the Fever played, injecting energy, confidence, and an up-tempo offensive style that made them far more competitive than expected. Under Clark's leadership, the Indiana Fever evolved from a rebuilding team into a true playoff contender. Her fearless play style and clutch performances against top teams proved she belonged among the league's elite. Clark's ability to hit deep shots, find open teammates, and keep defenses on edge made her nearly unstoppable. Her relentless drive to win was infectious, elevating the entire team. As the season progressed, Clark's confidence soared, and so did the Fever's momentum. Every game became a must-watch event, drawing record-breaking TV ratings and packed arenas. No longer just a rookie, she was quickly becoming the face of the WNBA's next generation. Demonstrating her dedication to her WNBA career, Clark declined an invitation to participate in the unrivaled 3-on-3 league, co-founded by WNBA stars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier. Additionally, she opted out of the NBA All-Star Game's three-point contest, explaining that the event's structure did not align with her practice preferences. These choices highlight her unwavering focus on becoming the best player she can be at the WNBA level. With her rookie season behind her, Clark now sets her sights on bigger goals. She's not just here to play, she's here to win. With key offseason acquisitions, the Fever have bolstered their roster, providing Clark with the support needed to chase a championship. Clark's continued evolution as a leader and her ability to adapt to the WNBA's elite competition will determine just how high she can climb. Given her track record, there's little doubt. Caitlin Clark is on a trajectory to become one of the greatest players the league has ever seen. Caitlin Clark's rise is unstoppable. Her dominance, passion, and commitment to greatness make her a once-in-a-generation talent. The WNBA isn't just witnessing her journey, it's being transformed by it. So, what do you think? Is Caitlin Clark destined to be the face of the WNBA for years to come? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.